24-year-old Belvidere North grad Julia Whitcomb works aboard the celebrity cruise ship Infinity as a singer. She's been quarantined on board for more than a month. Now, her parents are trying everything they can to bring her home.
We just keep saying to ourselves, we have to hold it together because we have to be present in the moment to figure out how best to help her. But it's gut-wrenching.
After the ship docked in Miami on March 13th, Lisa and James Whitcomb thought their daughter Julia would spend 2 weeks in isolation like the rest of the crew.
And even initially when this COVID crisis became apparent and the national emergency was declared, we weren't terribly concerned on the ship because we thought, well, she's got 14 days. That's less than convenient, but it wasn't terrible initially.
But Julia is still on the ship. She shared a log with me detailing what she's experienced. At first, crew members could travel around freely. The pools, fitness centers, and restaurants were open for them. But after a crew member tested positive for COVID-19 on March 23rd, social distancing measures were put into place, and on March 28th, she was instructed to isolate exclusively in her cabin.
They are now allowed out for, in limited numbers, for 1 hour, 3 times daily, to go to where meals are now being served, but then you're back to being strictly confined to your cabin, and that's continued.
Julia had been told 3 separate times she would be allowed to leave the ship. In a Facebook video, she shares her frustration.
They are telling me I'm going to leave, and then they're telling me I'm not, and they're going to tell me I leave, and then I'm not. I've gone as far as to packing. I have booked flights. I thought that much that I was going to leave.
Lisa says the cruise line told her they're following CDC guidelines. She's working with several state lawmakers to try and bring Julia home. Reporting for your home team, I'm Dylan Saraki.